I've got my. Aye, I've just got everything in waiting.
All right, brother.
Oh, hi guys, my name's Cosmic Chimp and welcome to Medieval Engineers. And today I am with the one and only Swoodycraft. This guy was one of the first guys I played Medieval Engineers with, and it is an absolute honor to have you here with me today.
Right, Cosmic. Wait a minute. You're a girl. I'm a girl. Like, I can't say I'm alone on a planet with a man if we're both girls. That doesn't work.
Really?
It doesn't work.
I'm alone on a planet with a man. So if any of you would like to know where that came from, you'd need to watch our failed attempt at Let's Play. But it was awesome while it lasted.
It's not dead yet. It's just on hiatus. It
Yeah,
shall come
no,
back.
it shall once I was. Yeah, we stopped because my wife was pregnant and I was just about to give birth. So yeah, that's fun, awesome. Anyway, guys, we're here today to try and play about with the train mod. Now, I am in the middle of prepping to make a machinima style bank robbery, and I need to get a few things sorted first before we actually get into it. And one of the things I would like to do is having a train that can move properly, but at the same time will be able to walk along. So my idea is having the guys running towards the train and then jump onto the train or whatever it happens, and then do the great escape. And yeah, that's kind of what I've got so far. So right now we need to build our tracks first, Woody.
Okay. Where do you want the town to be for this bank robbery?
Well, right now I just need to have a train track, and so I want to do the train first. And I think once I've got the train sorted out and what design I like, then I'll go on to an actual um, building a town. And what I'm thinking is having everybody from the community jump in and create a different building that I can copy and paste in, or even get them to come in and paste it in themselves. So it's kind of like having a community build.
So I found one track in the tools and weapons section. Is there another type of track somewhere?
Yes, there is. There's a hey, Equinox, how
Oh,
you doing?
there we go.
Yes, you do, Equinox. Now, what I'm planning on doing is I found on the workshop an engine mod, and I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I'm thinking about adding in the balloon mod. How it's got the propeller with the train with the engine block on one of the train mods. So yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking if it will work to use that, and I want to build a proper train that I can walk along with the rubber soles that Peaceman did, I think it was. So I'm doing a bank robbery video, and I'm planning on using the train mod. This is what my plan was all along with the other sound, and I want to be able to use the train mod to use the guys to be able to escape. So I just need to build an actual train that's going to move and work and loads of space. Um, I think it could actually work really nice with, especially with the rubber soles. But the only thing is having a good engine. So I'm gonna get into this. I'm just gonna build a cart first. I was looking at the design you had, Equinox. I quite liked how you did it. So I might just do like maybe 3 carts in a row. Anyway, let's just get a few things up and running.
How are you gonna interconnect them?
Well, Equinox showed us something smart. So I'm gonna build the carts 2 carts wide with 2 bogies, and then I'm gonna connect them with rope. But I need to actually build them first, off the tracks.
Yeah, and then copy paste them
Uh,
on.
yeah. So I need to get the actual parts first. Okay.
Okay. No, I don't think I've ever
Let's
actually
see.
played Create.
Never.
Not on this game, no.
So it's the Equinox thing. I think there was an issue with the rubber soles. I have to look into that at some point. At an issue turning or something. All right. Okay. Well, I never installed it in this one because I wasn't sure about it. But I will have a better look later on about it because I definitely want to use it. Hey, what am I looking for? Looking for planks. There we go. What other parts can I use on this? Where are planks? Are planks in this one? There they are. I need a bogey. Is it boogie? Bogey?
How
Can't remember.
wide is the train track?
Mm, have I even installed it right?
Who made this mod?
Equinox.
Oh, okay.
Why can't I find the bogey? The bogey.
Seeing, like, I'm barely seeing one train track.
Just type out real. So I don't have the bogey. Is that maybe because I downloaded the steel rails? Or do I need all the different types of rails?
Didn't download enough mods.
Should only be the one. Hmm.
Oh, cosmic thing.
So the mod pack does it, right? Okay, so it should be there. I thought that. Nah, it's definitely not there. Do you know what? It's steel mod, right? Hold on. Jumping out. Be back in a second. Reload this up.
Fix it out.
Save. Do that. Yeah, you're gonna get booted anyway.
I don't like being booted. I want to leave on my own terms.
Mod setup. Where's the train mod? Railway mod pack. Is that it? I think so.
Need to be able to monitor your chat as well as my chat.
I'm just going to download them all the railway stuff.
Why couldn't Equinox make
Cool.
it simple and put it all together, man?
Yeah.
You gotta make things
Nah,
complicated.
Equinox has done an amazing job with this. I mean, it's. Do you know his name's actually in the credits of the game?
For medieval engineers?
Yeah.
Good. What do you do to that?
He rewrote some code in the game, made it better. Yeah, Equinox. Yes, we do. Read the FAQs. Jeez, that's what Equinox says.
Ah,
You know, come on, guys.
still trying to open up your chat at the moment.
There we go. It's a bogey. I'll have a good bogey. And that's the engine. That doesn't look like the right engine. Not the one anyway that I was looking at. Engine.
Benjamin?
Should be like a wee block. I'll get back to it later. But anyway, let's build some carts.
You're failing me. Failing me,
I'm not
Cosmic.
failing you. Oh, dude.
You can feel the subscribers just falling away from this. No, I'm just kidding.
How's retired life anyway?
Boring. Retirement is boring. Don't wait it. Wait it.
Avoid it with everything you've got.
Yes. Although I'm not really retired, I guess, since I got a whole nother job.
With the same people.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Just kind of nice, because I can give them a ration of garbage, and they can't do anything about it.
Right.
Keep it a PG, man.
Oh, you're doing a good job there.
Alright, well, I finally got your chat up, so I guess the lull and stuff got me an opportunity for that. Thanks for letting me know you're back in the game, Cosmic.
You should have been following my chat.
Yeah. This is what it looks like.
Yep, that's a bogey.
Yeah.
A bogey. See, oh, you haven't even played with it actually working, have you?
No. I watched you guys play. I was not
Not impressed?
privy to that game zone. Who's left out? It wasn't fair. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do while you're playing around with the trains? How about I start working on your train station here?
Yeah?
That sound.
Sounds awesome. I want that. Really now? Yeah, I know I can do that. I'm just trying to figure out what I want first. What design? I just want to keep it like this. And is that going to be long enough? I'm just trying to get the right dimensions.
Alright, so that's weird.
What's weird?
It's creative mode and it's putting down frames instead of blocks.
Okay.
Unox, you need to join our call
Why?
game.
Is he in the game right now?
Said he was joining.
Right, well, why don't we move this call over to our Discord?
Right, we can do that.
Hello.
Hello.
So if Equinox does join, he can just join us there.
Me?
What is that?
Said it sounds good to me.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so now that we've got this, so I'm having it 2 carts long, and I'm going to have a few of them. And what I'm hoping is that you can walk straight through the middle. But I might need to make it. Yeah, I'm gonna raise it up slightly once it's on the track. I'll raise it up and then make it more wider. But first of all, I need to get myself a catch block. Or is it a catch block? No, maybe. Question is, where will this go?
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Well,
man.
hello there. How are you?
Pretty good. Let's see. Can you give me admin so I can find you guys?
Yes, I can. There you are. Yeah, so I wanted to make a working train that we can use. So when I do my cinema type movie, like they can use it as a getaway train.
Yeah. Um, one thing you might want to consider doing is you could mod the hand cart to have a max speed that's the same as someone sprinting. Also, I need to
Ooh,
reconnect because I have some local hacks installed into Medieval Engineers. It's breaking it on multiplayer servers.
breaking the game. Nice.
Axe, huh?
I have some tweaks that I've made to the game to make development easier.
Why won't this stick on there?
Operator error.
You're trying to attach it to the side of the sub block. You have to attach it to the bottom. So crouch or something.
That's what I'm trying. It's just, there we go. Does that look right? There we go. Nice. Still crouching though. Now I need to print that. Yep. And I want to copy it. Why does that happen? So you just copy it and it just falls and it breaks. But then sometimes it doesn't.
So what happens is if you copy it too far away from the track or in an orientation where it really has to fight to get onto the track,
It'll just
it'll
break.
tear itself apart. Yeah.
So it's just kind of like right low to it.
Put it higher up and let it fall. That'll give it a longer time to correct itself.
Okay. But see if I was to say, let's go into F10. I've done this before and it worked.
Yeah, it's finicky.
Don't get me wrong though, I love it. Oh man, I worked last time. This is going to be a pain in the backside.
There you go.
Oh yeah, and Equinox comes along and
Yeah,
just does it
first
first
try.
time.
Yeah.
Is that too high off the ground? Do you think? With the catch block?
You mean like does it look
Because
too high?
yeah, because you've Equinox, you've got your one that's lower to the ground, doesn't it?
Always build out some edges on it. Give it
Yeah, I suppose
make
and
it
make
look.
stairs. Yeah, that's actually a good shout.
This is just gonna
Definitely
be
want
the
to make it
base,
a lot
right?
bigger. How big do I want it though? That's the question. So actually, this will be the walkway, okay? And I'll go straight through. So I'll have like at least seats on the outside. Yeah, so there's Equinox's one. See, I like that.
Yeah, you need more spread between your pieces. Oh, he didn't use a catch block. It looks like.
No, he did. No, this is one of the. Oh, that is two. Yeah, you used the catch block, didn't you, Equinox? To have it on separate grids.
Catch block incorporate so much lower.
Yeah. I'm just getting rid of all this junk.
I would say it depends on what kind of cart you're trying to.
So what I'm thinking is having seats on the outside. Okay, so you can get sittable seats, but I won't put them in right now. Is this too
Close.
big? Because what we can do is always add. Hold on, I'm just going to do this. Oh, that's too heavy.
Does ME have symmetry on this?
No.
See, if you're gonna do it that big, I gotta move this.
No, no, that looks fine. Because you could go underneath it.
Yeah, but if you're gonna put any kind of border, hit it when you try and go by and crash everything.
I just feel that's maybe too high off the block. I might actually take the block bottoms off. So let's see.
You can always put like a wall. Half a.
No, I just feel it's just too high off the ground.
Massive.
Yeah, let's try this. Right. So if I that's not what I wanted. Why is that not sticking? I wanted to try and paste it in that way. Stick it to this. Well, it won't even stick a bit. There we go. Okay, so if I take this away.
One thing you'll notice on my cart is I have a bunch of weights on these.
Oh, do you?
Yes, the reason for that is if the top is significantly heavier than the bogey, it's more likely to tip over and bad things.
Bad things happen.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, why is this not placing now? Is that only going to place when it's with one of them on it? Really? I should be able to. Why is it not even deleting now? Woody's just making a proper train track.
So Cosmic, this is
Yo.
what mine does.
Oh,
Mine
you've
has
embedded it in,
something
don't
like
you?
that. Yes.
Okay.
And you can actually get it even one block farther in by doing that. But now you have an issue. You can have collision issues.
Mhm.
So if you do this, you also really need to use upside down planks up there.
Okay. No, I'll
And
probably
I
just keep
would
it that
still
low.
be, yeah, I'd still be worried about this too. These things are notoriously unstable, when you have stuff like that on them.
Yeah, no, I'll leave the
So,
actual. I will leave the actual planks there.
yes, that is the way I recommend, except centered.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, let's get this in the middle. There we go. More centered in the middle of the track, or just in the middle of the.
You want it centered in on your cart too, just because it looks weird and it would be unbalanced.
Okay. It should take you forever to delete things. Is that centered? Maybe just one block. I don't get why it's not deleting for me. Is it just lag, I suppose?
Yeah, it's probably just well. Are you targeting the sub block or the frame? If you're targeting the
sub block.
shaft, it will not delete. You have to
I'm
target the
targeting the
frame.
block. Okay.
Yeah. So
I
Swooty
see
gave
what
a
you
good
mean.
trick for making platforms. You can have 2 grids at different levels like that. And that lets you get the track really close to the station.
Yeah, he already had
You
the
can
tracks
also
down on the ground before I started, and I didn't want to rip it up.
Yep.
Oh, rip it up. It's fine. Just rip it up. It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to put them down.
I mean,
now let me see if I can figure out what voxel material this was. Not that. That is normal grass.
Is there a way to raise and lower the different platforms?
What do you mean?
Like when I plop a block down, it's going to be at this height. Is there a way to increase its height without?
Oh, so you have to if you're targeting the ground, it'll snap to a height. But if you're targeting air, you can move it freely.
That's what I meant. Okay, so there's no way to do it without just hovering. I would like to get it lower to the ground than it is.
So the way you get it lower is you target air downhill from it, and then you move it up.
How do you? Oh, you mean just drag it over?
Downhill.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Control C. Control V. All right, this is where the fun's going to happen. Trying to get this lined up.
Just put it far enough above the ground, above the rail, like 10 meters.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Still feels too high.
You just broke half of it though.
Oh no, it's probably just desync. Oh, it's a little bit of decals. Yeah, this is not the right one. The catch blocks are still not embedded in the floor.
Fail on my behalf.
I'm done.
Okay, let's try this one. I'm just happy I got it on the track without it breaking.
Aha, I have found the right voxel material. Now I can undo the mess I made.
Ah, nice.
Big deal. We can always build a water tower or something over the top of it.
Oh, by the way, undocumented feature of the voxel hand tool.
Mm-hmm.
If you middle click, it only changes the material instead of. So that lets you change the material without messing up the terrain.
What, seriously?
Yeah. Just take the voxel tool and middle click somewhere.
Okay, G, foxhole hands. Nice. Did not know that.
Yeah, it's a useful thing. And since I already have this voxel tool, I'm just going to do that.
Oh,
And
that's
you know
so
how to
cool.
adjust the size and everything, right?
Yeah, press F.
Okay.
Press F while you're on it, and then that changes it. So I put the weights inside the cart. Like,
So the weights have to be, so if there's more weight on top
mm-hmm,
in the top grid, it's
mm-hmm.
more liable to tip over. So watch this. I can grab the top and I can really yank it.
Okay.
But if I take the weights and put them on
On the
the
cart.
bottom grid,
Okay.
now I'll have a really hard time yanking the top over.
Can we put the weights inside the middle
Shouldn't
of the
matter.
bogey?
I would suggest putting the weights either on top of it, or that's a little on top of it works if you're using upside down planks on top, or at the ends like I did
Right.
here.
Okay.
You don't
Well,
need nearly this many
I think
unless
he
you have
meant
a
in
very
between
heavy
the
top.
two, in between the two
Oh,
bogeys.
Like right
yes,
there.
yes,
Yeah,
that is the place I would suggest.
Okay.
So yeah, just
But then would that not cause collision or anything if it's turning?
oh there.
Yeah.
So I don't put them there unless you're using upside down planks for the
Okay.
floor. But
So
putting
where
them
about?
at the ends like I did here works a lot better.
Okay.
And it doesn't look too bad. Most people won't even notice.
I don't care if they notice or not. It's going to help my bogey, my train work. I'm going to keep it. Nice. Leave it too long. That's fine. Cool. So then if I just grab it, it should. Nice. So will I get rid of the blocks that are the weights in the
Yeah,
middle here then?
you want the top to be as light as possible. I mean, think about it. It's kind of realistic too. If you have a ton of weight on top. Actually, I think I showed this to Epic when we were recording the intro video. If you take, oh my word. Okay, let me do that again, and this time paste it much higher.
I'm just so glad that it wasn't me this time.
Oh, we'll just give it a couple minutes. It will be.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we take this and then
Mm-hmm.
put a bunch of weight on top, like so, it'll just tip over. But if I do the same thing and put a bunch of weight on the bogey itself, it's fine.
All right, because you said, I remember you saying the bogey will never come off, but obviously it does with the weight.
Well, it doesn't come off. It just sort of tips over. If it tips over enough, it'll fall off like it falls off at the ends.
Ah, sweet.
So anything attached to the bogey itself doesn't actually apply to physics. It's only if it's on a separate grid.
No, I cheated with that because I can't do the physics correctly in a mod, which means that stuff on subgrids is handled too late. So the subgrids can affect the physics in one frame, but I can't respond to that until the next frame. And it falls behind quickly, and if I try to accommodate, I can cause other issues. So I just don't.
Oh, you've done a good job anyway.
Yeah.
Don't change the physics. Just leave it as it is.
Oh, there's going to be derailing physics in the future. Just you
So,
wait.
by the picture you posted on to or the thing that you posted on the Discord, are you going to have tippable carts, crates, so you can tip ore onto things?
That's a different mod.
Ooh.
That
But is that the
small
route that you're going?
scale physics mod. I don't know if I will. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. Okay, correction. I'm helping another modder do something with it to create a one block solution to tipping cart.
Okay.
But I don't have any plans to make one myself currently.
Yeah.
So
Until somebody else does
yeah,
it. Oh man, I can't wait until you do.
yeah.
That would be awesome.
Well, I mean, you can build one. You just have to install the small stockpiles mod and then have the tipping part on a subgrid.
Okay.
But yeah, it works.
Oh man, that's so exciting. Honestly, see this whole track, and especially with the engine blocks, it's brought the thing to a new level of awesomeness.
Definitely. Yeah, the game needs this.
I wouldn't say the vanilla game, like it doesn't fit medieval engineers the play style they want very well, or
Yeah,
doesn't
I
fit
get
the
that.
theme, just like the Steam Engine mod doesn't fit the theme, or the balloons mod kind of pretty doesn't really fit the theme, but it adds a lot of fun to the game.
Oh, definitely. I'm glad it's there.
Oh man, I think it adds. I think it fits the theme. Maybe not what they were shooting for, but I think it definitely goes with the game.
Yeah, I think it fits a theme, and like it fits the world pretty well, but it doesn't fit the era they are trying to make the game be in.
As Mr. Font says, it's just evolution.
Well, like I was
Yeah,
saying on the last stream, dude, they need to have they need to put both games together, and call it Engineer Evolution or something, where you start medieval and you work your
honestly,
way up to space.
yeah, I don't think that would work so well. I think that it's one of those things that by far most people would prefer to play just one or the other, or
I would.
they'd want to jump into space or they'd want to jump into medieval. I think that they should have industrial engineers
Oh, that'd be
the
cool.
game, because the industrial era is, in my opinion, could be more fun than the space era. Because the problem with space engineers is just the technology is too advanced in the game.
See, this is why I like medieval engineers. It's because it's quite simple. It's straight. It's just, yeah. I like the fact that you can just go away, mine a wee bit of ore, come back, build a castle. It's not like you're going to build a spaceship with multiple scripts and everything else like that, and then you've got this whole advanced civilization. And nah, I just like the simpleness of this.
Honestly, I would say that my problem with space engineers is kind of the opposite of what you just said, though, is you can do a whole lot of really cool and awesome technical things, but it doesn't require a whole lot of effort and it doesn't require a whole lot of engineering.
Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, no, totally. No, I get that.
So, complete inventory management system doesn't require any engineering. You just, for most people, just install a script, or even if you don't install a script, it works decently if you just attach everything to one conveyor network. Or power,
See,
you
I
don't have to
like.
do anything with
See,
power, really. Just slap more reactors down.
see, with Space Engineers, now just a vanilla game where you've got all the connectors and all the blocks that like categorize things to go into certain block. I like that. I like the whole piping network. Like, I wish that was used more
Well,
than all
so
these.
that's the thing. In space engineers, so there's a term for modded Minecraft. Swooty might recognize it. It's everything's a one block solution in most Minecraft mods. You have
Okay,
one block and it does everything
everything.
related to X. There's very little chaining together things. So like if you want to craft um I don't know, something fairly simple, it's one machine. So like
Okay,
if you want to craft, in this case, if you wanted to craft the bogey in
yeah,
Minecraft, it would probably be just
A minecart.
throw X. Well, yeah, it's throw iron ingots onto a table and hit it with a hammer, essentially.
Yeah.
okay,
And in modded, it would probably be throw iron ingots into a table, hit it with a hammer, throw the result into a table, hit it with a hammer, throw that result into a table, hit it with a hammer like 10 times. But it's still you only need that table. And that's the you can do a whole lot of really cool things, but there's very little supply chains. There's no,
Mhm.
I need to produce iron rods in X factory, and then I need to produce wheels on those iron rods, the axle components in another factory, and so on and
Yeah,
so forth. It's very much just one thing after the other.
and
And
that's it. It's done.
It's
yeah.
like a church on
And
wheels.
I know. I wasn't really thinking that.
Why don't you
so,
flatten the
fun
top?
fact. Yeah. Train cars have flat tops.
Yeah, well, it's.
Put a cross on the front, one or the other. I don't know.
Is that enough? I just wanted enough space to be able to run through it, and I thought that would be. Right, good
I
stand.
would suggest just making the roof higher if you need more headroom.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I just kind of like that whole the
Double
look.
decker, man.
Oh boy, you're gonna really stress the physics.
Oh
after
wait,
that.
that's a good shout.
Speaking of things that aren't even close to medieval,
A double decker
double
train.
decker rail cars.
Why not? That's a great shout. Well done, sweetie.
Because I honestly think it's going to be taller
Nightmare?
than most of the buildings in the medieval town in the western town or whatever.
Probably.
So that's another
You
thing I'd
didn't
like.
see double decker rail cars.
Yes, you did. Do you not?
Well, not until the modern era.
Triples, man.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that seems excessive.
Yeah, the first floor though is like in between the wheels. Basically, they've lowered it down so much
Oh.
that you're like almost sitting in between the wheels.
Only in America.
So what is what's the really cheap class on an airline again?
Economy.
The economy class right there between the wheels.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that. I think it's for the hitchhikers.
Yeah. Anyways, the point I was trying to make though is
Yeah.
I much prefer something like Factorio, where you have one setup to build iron rods and then another setup to assemble them into iron rod wheels on the axles, and then another setup to assemble it into a bogie.
Yeah.
So multi-step process where it's not just a one-to-one ratio. Like you might need a larger setup for assembling iron rods that you can do bogies, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And that adds a whole element of design to optimize your assembly line. And then also, you can make it so power distribution is actually a thing you have to think of, and
So
fluid
I see you play it all the
distribution.
time. It's something I would like to try and get into just to try it. Is it really that good? Like awesome.
Factorio,
Yeah.
it's very addictive for certain types of people and
Okay.
very boring for others.
So it's probably going to be boring for me then.
Yeah.
I don't know it, but yeah, I would based on your personality, I would agree with Foodie here. It probably would be boring for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, so here's the question: do you enjoy spending hours making everything perfectly optimal?
I've never actually thought about it.
Have you not watched Cosmic build anything?
Yeah. That the answer is no. You would not spend hours making everything optimal.
No, I'm actually spending loads of times with Epic. I've actually got to a point now where I'm starting to get more panicky about things. Like when I first started, I was like, yeah, who cares? Just whatever, just stick it in. It's fine, no bother. But now that I've been spending more time with Epic, I'm like, what can I do with this?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you would like it that much. It's not really a physical game.
Okay.
So I wouldn't describe it as a building game, even though it's a designing game.
Okay.
So It's not. I would not say it's anything like Space or Medieval Engineers.
Yeah, Space and Medieval Engineers is so much like I love building in this.
Space and Medieval Engineers are visual designing and survival and building, and
Mm-hmm.
Factorio is very much a logistics game.
Yeah, I really would like a lot more survival in, as far as
How do you
like
mean?
What?
just like I mean, you got to get some food, but even in medieval engineers, like you can run around and grab enough food to survive for days and days in about 5 minutes.
So,
And then
Foodie, do you know the
water.
Spice of Life mod for Minecraft?
No, I haven't played that one.
So it
We played
makes
with it.
food, yeah, it makes food less effective as you so if you've eaten something recently, it's not as fulfilling.
Okay.
You have to always change it up.
One thing
Right.
I really
So I
liked about Empyrean is that they have perish time, so all the food like will spoil.
right. I don't like food spoiling because I feel like that hinders it hinders how prepared you can be, kind of, if you know what I mean. Like you can never get to the point where food isn't a worry, no matter how hard you work, unless you fully automate it. But it's it just feels like very harsh if you spend a ton of time gathering food so you could build something and then most of your food spoils.
Well, no, it's
You're
like
consistently, yeah,
it's kind of like this where you can plant food. Like once you gather it and you get enough resources and stuff together, you can like plant crops, and then when you need to eat, you go harvest a bunch, make the food you want to eat it, you can move on.
well, yeah, but the problem with that is now when you get hungry, it's not when you get hungry after you've bit your when you get hungry and you're prepared in that case,
Yeah.
now it's a significant interruption into what you're doing.
Okay.
So, you know, you have to go harvest the food, you have to prepare it, everything. It's not something that you can at that there's very little benefit to stockpiling or being prepared for a situation, like knowing that you're going to build something, so gathering a lot of food so you don't have to worry about it while you're working on your project.
Yeah.
So the way I prefer is the the Spice of Life mod or any similar one where you have to eat a balance. You have to eat a varied diet. So you can't just automate one food. You can't just gather millions of loaves of bread and stash it away. You have to gather every different type of food, or at least some subset. So, you know, you still have to think about what you're eating. You still have to plan ahead to have all those types of food. But now it's a much larger, it's now a much more complex thing. So you could just have a bread, you could just have a wheat farm and just make tons of bread, but it's not as good as if you had a wheat farm and a berry farm and, you know, a whole bunch of different types of things.
Uh, See, I like the fact that you can have your own farms in this, and you plow it and you maintain it, and I think it's awesome. But I would like to see more refrigeration and stuff like that. I know it's impossible. Oh,
Well,
it'd be really cool. Hmm? He's in.
yeah, that's the thing. If there was refrigeration, if you could build a fridge in this game, I wouldn't have a problem with food spoiling. It's it's when there's a mechanic that is A, annoying, like food spoiling is
Mm-hmm.
annoying in my opinion. And B, there is no way to get to a point where it's solved per se or improved. If food just spoils after a fixed amount of time, it's always annoying and there's no way to improve your life
Yeah.
around it. Do you have any plans for where this rail should run?
No.
I've gotten very good at putting down rails.
No, I'm just starting up. I'm just playing about with
Yeah.
it, trying to get a feeling of it.
Between the two
For the fact
mountains.
between the two mountains, I just spawned in this world, and here it was. So originally, I was thinking this is like the plot line was that have a village with a bank, and then the guys, the group of robbers, would go and case out the bank. They'd go in, rob it, come out, run as fast as they can. You get guys
Jump
chasing them.
from the back of a deer onto the train.
Oh, see, that would be awesome, but obviously can't do that. Um, and then jump on the train and then kind of ride the train. I was thinking maybe if I brought in the water mod, and then maybe I had it so that they could jump on the boat, and then that was it. They got away. But again, I don't know. I'm still thinking this through. Because I was speaking to actually Blitz about this, Jesse, and
Yeah.
it was me and him. We just got carried away, and then I kind of thought, actually, yeah, this would actually work.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were talking about the stream I did on
Yeah,
Monday.
I think I remember that. Man, I really want to add a siding, but switches. So someone should finish the switches for this mod.
When are you going to do that?
So here's the scoop on that. I'm done with one, and now I have to make the 4 different variants.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
because
really?
so the issue with switches is to make them really well animated and to make them look good. You have to they're going to be fixed blocks. They're not going to be bendy like these sections.
Right.
And there's a few reasons for that, but because right now, if you can make fake switches just by attaching 2 pieces of rail to one point, and the switch looks absolutely atrocious. Like there's
See,
clipping between the sleepers and the rails and different levels and generally just ugly. So I'm going for blocks, but that also means that I need the variants because you need one that goes to the right and one that goes to the left at the very least.
mm-hmm.
And then some people want one that does a Y, and I don't think I'm doing that.
But then you could
And then
always do myself and Epic managed to do it in that last stream on Monday where we were jumping over them.
right. I could so the 2 options I had were is I could make. Have you seen the pseudo switches, Cosmic,
Yes.
where where you just attach 2 points to the same right here?
Where are you?
You just
Yes.
attach 2 rails to the same node like that.
See, that's pretty
So
smart.
one option I had is I could make these things controlled so you could decide which way you wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it looks really ugly. Like I said, the sleepers are going through the rails. The physics are messy. I couldn't animate
Could
it switching between the
could
2
you
rails.
could you have it? Have you ever seen like when they cross over roads that they literally meld into the tar? Could you not have it so they meld into the ground so the sleepers just kind of disappear in that section?
Well, yeah, the sleepers are less of a problem. The the biggest issue I had is that I like to think that, I did a very good job with these rails, that they're high production value for a mod. They're very pretty and they look physically accurate. And this is not a physically accurate switch in any sense of the word.
I yeah, but it's
So,
still good right now as it's still
but
starting out.
yeah, yeah, in fact, I'm probably always going to leave it in there
Mm-hmm.
because it's very easy to make. It's good for merging 2 tracks.
One thing I would like to say is there a way of being able to touch the switch without getting off the train as it's moving?
I no, no.
Because I
don't
was
think
thinking,
that's
is
going
it
to be a
possible
thing.
to maybe have like if you're on the train and the train's coming, there could be like something that you could hit advanced before the actual switch.
No, no, that's not going to be a thing.
So like there's this it's all connected to one big levery bit over here and then it changes the track. So as the train's going past it's like you high five it or something and then it'll move.
So what you're saying is we need redstone in the game.
Yeah, you know That's something that's definitely not going to be in the Rails mod. But
Equinox
I
Redstone
I
magic.
really do want to make a I want to make a whole mod pack for industrial era stuff. And wired electronic switches would be something in that. But
Is that something you would work on soon, or have you got a lot more
no,
projects that you're?
no. So industrial era mod pack is just sort of something I've thought about, but it's not going to be something that just suddenly comes out like the Rails mod pack did. It's going to be someday I'll publish. So you know how the Rails mod pack isn't really any content, and all the
Yeah,
content is mods it depends on.
yeah.
Someday in the future, I will publish a mod like that, which has almost no content and depends on 10 or 20 different mods.
Okay.
And people will suddenly say, "Oh wow, Equinox had a great big plan this whole time, and he didn't tell anyone."
Which is pretty smart on its own. Like,
Yeah,
see
what's
the
not
railway.
smart is telling people I'm working on it.
So, what made you come up with the railway mod anyway? Like, what was your reason behind it?
I don't remember. I At one point I was thinking. So originally I was going to add it to SE. I came up with the idea for a Rails mod when I was doing SE modding.
Mm-hmm.
Then I found you couldn't really do it in SE.
Because
So I
SE
decided I'd
physics.
try medieval engineers. Well, no, it's because SE's modding API is junk. Anyways,
Don't hold
We'll
back.
get into that one.
I will. Trust me, this is me holding back. Anyways, so I decided to try to medieval engineers, and I found out that, oh my word, medieval engineers is a modder's dream come true.
Because they made it easy for you to do it, didn't they?
I wouldn't say they made it easy. I would say they have a good engine design. They have a modern design for the way their game works instead of SE's.
But
I
isn't
would say
SE and this on the
so.
same?
Kind of. I would say that SE is code produced by an indie game studio. And I
Okay.
would say ME is a game produced by an indie game studio that has learned their lesson on writing code the way most indie game studios writes code.
Okay.
So actually, one second, let me check something.
Oh man, I'm trying to get this underneath
Okay,
there.
so if you want to see, uh, do you know how to access the debug menu in Medieval Engineers?
Yeah. So it's
So
Shift
if you
Alt,
go
isn't it?
Shift F12.
That's it. Do you know what the funny thing is? I did an actual whole video on this.
So
I
if you
really
go
did.
to the VRage debug screen and tick entities, and then
Wait,
tick
wait.
entity components.
VRage, where's the V? Oh, there it is.
So
Okay. Yeah, I got
debug screens, VRage, entities, and then on the right hand side, tick entity components, and then also tick debug draw.
it. Right, so debug draws there. I've got draw physics, audio draw, and then I've
So
got down the bottom I've got characters.
tick the debug draw checkbox,
Done it.
and then check the entities
Entities.
checkbox,
Done it.
which is down. And then on the right hand side, check entity components.
Okay, done it. It won't
So
let me.
now just hold Alt.
Okay, done it.
Okay, so now come over here and look at the rail, or don't look at me.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Come over here where I am, and look at the little gizmo on the ground, and you'll see a list.
Oh yeah.
So this is what's called an entity component system,
Okay.
which means that this rail is not anything special in the code, really. It's just an entity. You're an entity. So if you look at the other character, you'll see a giant list.
Yeah, I
But
see it.
everything in the world is an entity. And basically, you just add pieces of code to it. So-called components. So if
You
look
changed
at
the
the
code,
rails,
didn't you? You changed the code. Was it this what you were writing to make it this fit into the
no.
world, or?
this is the reason that Medieval Engineers is moddable in a way that SE isn't. Is that you can attach any type of logic to any type of object in the world. So, like I said, if you look at the rails, you'll see in there, you'll see rail grade component, rail segment component, bendy physics component, constructible component, bendy component.
Real
Those are all
grade.
Yeah. So basically, the bendy component
Mm-hmm.
is used to it's what lets you make the bendy sections. And I could have put that bendy component in anything I wanted. I could put it on blocks. I can't, it's not quite that simple, but I could put it on like a fence section. So that would let you place bendy fences. And then I could also put a bendy physics component on that fence section so the fence physically exists. But I wouldn't put the rail grade or the rail segment components on it because that doesn't make sense for a fence to have. And that's the biggest difference, is that in Medieval Engineers, I can say I want this, and this chunk of code, but I don't want any of these other things in it. In Space Engineers, this block would be basically, instead of an entity, it would just be my bendy rail block. And you couldn't remove, I couldn't say I want that, except I don't want the rail stuff on it.
So why isn't Space Engineers using this?
Because they wrote their code before they learned their lesson.
But could you not integrate this into that?
Or a rewrite of the program.
They could, but it would require rewriting all of the game logic. It's just not worth their time, really.
No, totally get that.
It's not something they can do. Like, think about what the community would do if they just stopped updating Space Engineers for 6 months.
Just to make a bunch of modders happy? No way, man.
Well, it wouldn't make a lot of modders happy either, because a lot of modders don't use this because they can't, which means that all those modders would be very unhappy because it would break all their mods and they'd have to fix them.
Mm-hmm. See, I just love the way that Medieval Engineers, just like as you said, it's so much easier to play with, and you've made this real mod so flexible with the world. It's
and I mean that's kind of the prerequisite I had with the Rails mod, is to have a good Rails mod, you have to be able to have these bendy rail chunks. If you're limited to just the preset shapes the modder came up with, it's just so annoying.
Okay, then how do you? Is there any way of making like better turns, like making better circles, or
a circle assist?
Yeah, like I've seen some people come up with really weird, janky ways of like making the well, look at the way that me and Epic made it.
Really tight turns.
Yeah, because like Epic and I made a big flip on Monday, and that was awesome.
Yeah, so this is how you make really tight turns. You place down a bendy segment.
That's not bendy segment, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, you might want to turn off debug. Did you turn off debug draw?
Debug draw is off.
Okay, yeah. So then the trick is, now you want to take a straight rail segment. And this part's a little tricky. But the idea is that, you know how if I take a rail segment and put it, a straight rail segment and put it near the end, or that wasn't near enough, but if I put them close enough, they'll snap together, right?
Yeah.
So what would happen if I put the straight rail segment at a right angle like that? They would still snap together. If I got it. Yes. It ignores the shape if I get it close enough together. The trick is getting it close.
Let me try.
That's not close enough. And getting it close is very
like that close, or
nope. I purposefully made it less than the width of the block. So you have to get it above the bendy component. But if you can't get it directly in it, because it won't let you place the block, because there's something there. Like I said, it's
What if you place it
very-
from the opposite direction?
it's very finicky, which is good because it's not really a supported feature. It's not that simple. You have to get the straight rail segment above the other segment,
just above it.
which is why I'm building these elevating platform things. Now, you also have to get it lined up with the other segment.
Okay.
What a joy.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare to get it right, which is good because it produces improper rail results.
Says you.
But it's not a supported feature, but it's something that people use. It's not really a bug, but I wouldn't call it intended. Okay, this one. This looks like a good one.
Could you not add in like blocks to let people do it if they wanted it? Like could you not add in? Yeah, can you not add in pre-made ones just so people could do it if they wanted?
I suppose I could, but I really don't want to because the physics behaves weird.
But then that'll be up
Okay,
to the
that's
person
weird.
who makes it.
I thought those would have snapped together.
But then that'll be up to the person who puts it into the world.
Yeah, but also it's a problem that I would have if people started reporting bugs.
Yeah, I suppose.
Just ignore them.
Okay, so here's the way to do it. This is the better way to do it. So I know where the end of this rail segment is going to be, right?
Okay.
It's right in the middle of this block. So I can delete the rail segment and put down a bendy segment starting there.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Right, that doesn't work because never mind.
You do it again then.
It's not above it.
Yeah, it has to be above it too. Okay, we're going to do this time for sure. We're going to put it down lower. That did not place itself lower.
I wish I could see what you're doing. Oh, wait, I can.
Okay, let's try that. Okay. Oh, right. I just
There we go.
remembered something.
What's that?
I fixed this bug.
Oh,
Forgot about that.
So all that for nothing.
Yes.
oh boy.
You can no longer make them. They are obsolete.
Well, anyway, we get the gist of
Well,
it, but I
so-
love the fact I can actually see through your eyes.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, the bug isn't totally fixed. I just made the merge distance lower.
Okay, so you're going to redo it then?
No, I don't think you can do it with the big rail.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got his hopes all up, and now you just destroyed them.
you did.
Well, here's the thing. It's not very realistic, is it?
It's not the point. It's the point that you can do it. It's a game. For example, it's not realistic having a
Well-
train in medieval times.
Yeah. Well, you know what you can do?
Mhm.
You can make your Rails Unleashed mod that removes all of the stupid placement restrictions.
Oh, I see. I would love
Actually-
to. I would love to learn how to mod, but I have no idea.
It's really easy in this case.
Do you have time to teach me?
Sure. We've already derailed this, so let's see. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if there's already a mod with the required stuff on the workshop that you can base it off of.
So how did you get that to junction like that?
You just
Did
have to
you-
use the bendy segment, and you know how it shows all the blue lines?
Yeah.
If you click close to one of those blue lines, it'll connect to that.
And you just got to get a good angle.
Yeah.
Ah, like so. Now, question is, what way will the cart go if I push it?
Totally random. Well, not it's not random, but
Will it go
so
more
in
the
that
top than?
case, yeah, it'll go to whichever one's closer to it. In this case, it'll probably go through on the top one, yes.
Now, can it go through a loop-de-loop?
You can't place a loop-de-loop.
Well, technically you could, because Epic and I were close enough to doing it.
You can't place the blocks upside down.
You know, we put the
It
we
it's
put the.
literally impossible.
Is it well? We managed to get a nice flick then.
You can get a steep flick, yeah, but you can't get a loop.
Wish you could. Hey, Miss Key
Rails.
Lime Pie, how are you doing? Oh, Dark Punk, thank you very much for the subscribe.
Not paying attention, Cosmic.
No, I was just too up in
Modding.
Equinox is amazing, yeah.
Yeah. So, which direction are you gonna want to put the village in?
Thank you very much for that. Was that? I'm not bothered. Whatever way you want. And who else is in the chat? Mr. Pickles, okay. Mr. Fonts. Okay, anyway, moving on swiftly. Yeah, this
Okay,
is
well,
awesome.
so there's not an example mod, so I'm going to make the Rails Unleashed mod, and then you can look at it.
Are you? Yeah, do it, mate. Do it.
It's not gonna be well named. It's gonna be hidden. It's gonna be nobody will see it. Hopefully.
Nobody but us.
Scared now. Sure, you want to unleash Cosmic on mods?
You should definitely.
Asking for trouble.
Let's no, I don't want that one. Control C. Control V. Nope.
You know how when you're selecting a ton of files in Windows Explorer and you accidentally drag your mouse a little bit and it copies
Yeah.
them all?
Yeah.
I hate that so.
I never took the. I never copied the actual bucket itself. Wait, hold on. Oh, put that down there. Oh, it did actually.
You know, I really wish this game had multiple hotbars like Space Engineers does.
What are you on about?
It does.
It does.
So why can't I get mine to switch?
Relog.
You're using Control plus number key.
Okay. Let's retry this again. Nope. Control C. There we go. At least it got on the tracks. Okay, let's raise it up slightly.
You gotta be kidding me.
Why is that?
Because I've been sitting in here redoing my bar every time I change materials. This
Wow.
epic fail.
It's not an epic fail.
Yeah, you know. Just want to keep epic in the Our hearts and dreams.
You're not going to follow me because I messed up the tracks. Fair enough. I need to actually blueprint this. There we go. Sweet. It's just trying to get it right and then lined up. Nah, I don't want that. See, trying to actually get it properly lined up like you said. Solid.
Just paste it really high.
It's really, really high.
10, well, like 10 meters. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man.
I'm just from the world.
Okay, that's it lined up. Now just got to move it forward and then rope it together. Oh, nice.
Gotta test out my sweet new Rails Unleashed mod.
Have you done it already?
Yeah, like I said, it's really easy to change the settings. Another feature of Medieval Engineers Modern Space Engineers doesn't have.
Why is this not linking up?
Switch to Medieval Engineers today.
And go and get it.
That's just the silly bug. Just get closer when it's not linking.
There we go.
Linking up typically fixes it.
Thanks very much, Diesel360, Owl, and Mr. Tickles.
Can't jump.
Nice.
All right. Well, it definitely unleashes Rails.
I'm pretty happy with the way that this is linked up nicely with that.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. As long as
Now
you'll
the
try and
question
run
is-
past somebody else.
We need to add an actual cart.
Oh, don't you want to like have a cargo cart or something?
No, I mean just to try it out to see if it's actually
Oh, see if the steam
going
will
to be able
push it
to
or
do-
not.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the Steam one yet.
Put a windmill on it.
Oh, windmill. I wish you could.
Can you not?
No. 7. Got him.
Ah!
Wait,
Sorry.
why did you do that for?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to get on it.
You have to aim for the actual bit you stand on. It's like a nice little cushiony area that goes all white.
Yeah, that's something I tried to fix, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it. The
You should
reason
actually-
it's doing that, actually, so here's the way you fix it. If you put another block on the handcart, you can't no longer pick it up with instantly like that.
Ooh.
Oh, so can you put the
Well, I'm going to be putting the.
eye
Go
pulleys?
stand in the middle. Go stand in the middle so it won't go underneath.
Train's moving.
That's fine. As long as the cart's not moving when I paste it down. Right, there you go. Stay where you are. Hmm. Should I have it underneath?
There you go,
No.
Cosmic. I DM'd you the link to the Rails Unleashed mod.
Nice. Right, out the way, sweetie, and I'll push it slightly forward. Right, go and try and jump on it and make it move. right? And then just press S, move backwards. There we go. And keep pushing it.
Trying, man. It's heavy.
Hold shift to accelerate faster.
And remember, don't go off the end of the cart. Stop, 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 stop. Stop.
Trying to stop. It's not stopping. It's too heavy.
Right,
Hold
I'm gonna now.
W and shift to brake faster. Alternatively, install the overpowered handcart mod.
Oh yeah,
Now with more unrealistic features.
I forgot all about that.
Is there a brake for
Now the
this
only
thing?
thing is, no, there isn't, is there?
Yes. If
Is
you
there?
go the opposite way, slide.
I need
Whoa,
to be able to bridge
okay.
this.
Now I'm under
So
the world.
what I might do is,
Oh, did you get the bug where when you got off, it sent you under the world?
Yeah, first it sent me high in the air, and then it sent me under the world.
Weird. The janitor should fix that for you. But
Janitor.
yeah, last I checked, Medieval Engineers has something where if you go under the world for too long, it'll just send you back up to the surface.
oh really?
I just flew and it put me back up.
Yeah, that might do it too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. This type there. Alright, cool, Mr. Fonts. Take it easy.
You want to try riding it while I push it?
Yeah, go on then. I can't jump into the seats right now because I don't have that mod installed, but I should be able to walk along it. So there is a mod where you can sit on the seats, as well as stand on it without the train moving. Because I'm walking with you as you're doing it, but if I don't, then I just get moved to the back of the.
Need mag boots.
Well, what is it? Peaceman's got the soul feet or something.
Yeah, Peaceman has the rubber soles mod. Like I
That's
said,
it.
it has issues when the grids are turning. I expect he just didn't think about it.
Anticipate that you were going to make a mod of training.
Well, no, I think he just didn't think about the fact that he has to accommodate for when the grid turns too.
Oh man, it takes a lot to actually get this to move.
Yeah. It's very,
you
very
able to jump on
difficult.
that?
Yeah, kinda. No, not really. I can jump on the back. There we go. I'm finally in. I think if you're going too fast, it
So I'll
hard
need to
time.
slow down as we're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually stuck inside it.
Yeah, a little bit. There you go. You're out.
Trying to pull up at the train station. So what I might do is have a cart that it doesn't actually attach to. So it will be attached, but it won't have walls. So maybe you can just step onto it and then walk
Well,
into each.
I was
of the
gonna
carts.
say you need like a miniature cart in the middle as a loading bay. Is that the distance? Is that as wide as you're gonna make them?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what I could do is I can move the tracks closer.
No, this is perfect. Just this. There you go. And now you just need a cart in between, like a loading cart that has door. You know, you walk up the rail and you can make a left or right to go to either cart.
Okay, what I'll do then is if I Control V.
Yeah, you forgot to put doors on your.
No, what I was thinking is to make it a wee bit easier to get in. If this will paste in nicely.
I don't know if these other ones might be too close.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to
It's
take
probably okay.
the whole top of this off.
Probably don't need one that wide.
What I was thinking is if I have just one where I can actually just walk straight on.
You're
So,
gonna remove the walls.
yep, Evan. just literally have.
You know how to multi-delete, right?
Yeah, yeah. But I
Just
don't
making
want.
sure.
I just don't want to delete everything on the bottom.
Well, I mean, you can delete a line or a plane like you can in SE.
Could have left the walls on there and just made or leave the roof on there and just delete the walls and the edge
No,
to
because
make
I
a
was thinking
doorway.
if you move this cart closer, move it closer.
Oh,
There we go, just like that. There we go. And then you could just jump straight on, walk over to which side you want, and then just go in. Because I find it easier if you have something like that to walk straight into it, other than trying to jump up onto steps.
well, what I was gonna say is you could have made stairs on this if you needed just a part of the timbers.
Well, you can use these. Make it a wee bit bigger. Just use the planks. But now it's going all squint.
There you go.
Nice. And then that way, when you jump on here, they could just run through, sit on a seat, and then that's it. The Great Escape. I'm quite liking this. So now I just need to get the engine block on a proper train system.
Well, that's not the engine block.
That's
you're
not the engine
looking
block.
for.
No, no, I know.
Did you install the mod?
I need to go and install it. Actually, install it into this
Yeah.
world, but I've got it subscribed to.
Yep.
Right. Okay. I'm going to jump out of there. Save this. I'm going to jump out, install it into the world, and then we'll try it out.
And if you want the overpowered handcart or the unleashed mod, you could
Right.
add those in too.
Right. Okay. I'll quickly just subscribe to them.
You can also install this dumpable inventory, small stockpiles. If you'd want.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
a
out.
good shout. Okay. Save.
So does that mean tomorrow's stream is going to be working on the village?
More or less, it looks like it.
All right.
So I might get is people to come in, give me some blueprints of what they made, and I'll add it in. Sell mods. Hey, Mad Scotsman, how you doing? So what's this? What's the engine block under?
Steam engines.
Is it just steam engines?
Yep.
Ah, I see it. I see it. Steam engines. What one was it? Railway Unleashed. And
Sittable chairs.
got that one.
And,
Rubber
do you
stools.
have small stockpile inventory physics?
No, not yet. Browse
That's the
workshop.
dumpable. Yeah, I think it's still on the front.
Small stockpile inventory physics.
Yep.
Subscribed. Sweet. Done.
You should build a trebuchet on the rails
Ooh.
and then blueprint it, put it on the workshop. War trains are needed in this game.
War trains. Oh man, that would be awesome. Where is it? Small. There you go. Done. No, it's not. Small stockpile. There we go. Added to the world. Done.
Siege train called Gustav.
Yeah.
Hey.
Slow Cosmic.
So slow. That should be the world up, so you should be able to jump in. Ooh, the graphics. Nice. So I'm looking for Steam. Haha, nice. Look at these. Let's place these down and just have a look at them. What's the difference between them? Just on.
Where the mechanical connection is.
Mm-hmm.
Powered minecarts.
That one has to be placed outside voxels, I believe. And on a grid. Large grid.
That's it.
I connected and everything started flying away.
Yeah.
So like that.
Just go a ways away from it and come back and wait a little while. It sometimes fixes itself. I think that's a medieval engineer's problem. So this block's for powering like a sawmill or something.
Yeah, no, I've seen that on. Ah, right. So they just flip the other way. I see. I see. Which way is up and which way is down? I think that's the right way. And it takes charcoal to run it, doesn't it? And linseed oil.
Yep.
So how does it connect to things? Like,
So that one, like I said, is the mechanical connections. So it's for
what, the big one?
sawmill and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the big one in a frame is for that.
So, yeah, but does it just click onto that wee bit there? So if I get a, so does something just go into like that? Where did that go?
Here, Cosmic, is this what you wanted? Nice,
Crashed.
very bendy.
Yes,
And
that is it.
If you really need it, you can also do some high quality.
Nice.
Will that actually work?
Yeah.
Should be entertaining.
Don't know how well it will work, but it will work.
Yes. You have just made my day. That is. But first of all, I'm gonna try this wee loop. The loop out. 7.
Like I said, you still can't make a loop to loop because you can't put the blocks right side or upside down.
I'll find a way.
No,
so like I said,
it's literally hard coded that they're oriented to gravity.
Just turn the world upside down, no problem.
Can you make the sticky soul mod for the carts as well then?
Well, the rubber soles mod works with any small grid, really.
Go fast enough, will it fall off?
Will what? Yeah, I don't know how fast that would be though. Very fast is what I would expect.
So if I was to stick that down and then fill out the bogie with the engine mod, do I need the propellers to make it propel forward?
I want to make it perfectly, I want to make them integrated, but it's a complicated thing to do, unfortunately.
Quite understandable.
All right, Cosmic, can I delete these things you put on the train station here?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. So I think I'll use the bigger one. Oh, is that too big?
I'm gonna extend the track because I think you will find that that the steam engine makes it goes a lot faster than you're expecting. Because it's a different mod, my physics just do not work that well with it, unfortunately.
Understandable.
Loop it around and make a giant circle.
I would put it on the loop, although I expect it will fly apart and break very quickly.
I need a propeller. Use the big one. Maybe I want to see what the small one's like. Let's see, where's the propellers? There they are.
So the issue is I don't think the propellers actually have a particular... I don't think the propellers have any type of air resistance or anything.
Do you
So
know?
there's really... The small and the big one, I think, are effectively the same
Okay.
for this use case.
So I need charcoal. Shift F10.
Medieval amusement park.
Nice.
It would be fun.
Different.
I have a friend that's working on a set of narrow gauge rails that would be perfect for medieval amusement parks.
How did you turn this on? All right, right click and drag the.
No.
So you got a
The
small
little
steam engine.
dials, the little dial on the left and right.
Right.
So you need to put linseed oil in that second inventory.
So you need to
then,
have linseed oil in there.
Well, I think it produces black smoke if you don't, and is slower in general.
Where's the linseed
Might be a good thing.
Yeah, it might look cool, but I don't know.
Okay. Done. Oh wait, you need to have. You need to have rope on you.
No. Oh, you don't know how to use the
No.
So look in your bindings tab. So go to controls
Yeah.
in the escape menu and look
Bindings.
at the bindings.
So what am I looking for?
Go to bindings.
Steam engine.
Steam engine control and look at the controls for it.
RT. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Right.
Nah,
It's a
that's not
major
working.
desync now. It's the prop spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's spinning, but there's no torque to it.
Let me check.
How do you get off it? Like, how do you stop it from the rope? There we go. So I think we need to upgrade the. I thought the propellers do give it some torque.
One second.
Because they're part of the balloon mod. I've said it going. You just pass it right to the obvious. Oh.
Let's see.
I
Did
wonder
you
if.
have it on backwards?
Well, hold on, let's try this way.
I might be forgetting something.
Try that then. Nah.
Don't change it.
Well, if the propeller actually matches physics, then yeah, it was backwards.
I wonder if we made it higher and used the bigger one.
Yeah, try turning it on now. Got it on the right way this time.
No, I've been playing about with the different ways that it can go.
Okay. Well, I mean,
There's just not enough torque. I generally think we should try and put the bigger one on.
have you tried doing it without attaching it, just by itself?
It's not attached.
I think the physics might be messed up. 1 second.
You can see it wanting to move.
Yeah, I think the physics are, yep, there we go. Oh my word. So,
Oh, I
take
never unleashed the
control.
train carts unleashed. That's fine.
That,
cool.
I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with this.
Yeah, why don't we make it bigger? Higher up.
Just put more propellers on it.
Just put more.
Yeah, just stack a couple more propellers on the front.
Okay. It's not wanting to stick on. Do I need to put like boards in the way of them?
I thought this worked.
Is
Oh,
it
does it
fixed
not
it
have a
maybe?
mount point there? Let's see. Whoa. Let me put a block in there to make it a little bit less sketchy.
That worked.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Yep, that works much better.
So what's wrong with it? What? How did he make it to work?
Which wind resistance
just
being
put the-
so close to the engine?
Ah, right.
No, well, the issue was that there was friction between the propeller and the steam engine.
Oh, nice. Look at that go.
Hi.
Come back.
Can you slow down? It's like you're taking your train for a walk.
I think the train's taking him for a walk.
I lost control.
No.
Hopefully you blueprinted the train.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, don't. Okay, it's fine.
Right,
Let
now we
me
need to
see.
unconnect these.
Don't. 1 second. Let me just. There we go.
How do you break the rope?
Perfectly fine. Hmm.
I'm just gonna take that off.
Oh, grading desync occurred here.
Yeah, I've been getting that back and forth.
Yeah, so that's a issue that's hard to fix. Unfortunately.
We could just go around doing this to the tracks and making it nice and neat. I love what you've done with I love what he's done with the texturing. Nuts. Right, now we need to add rope to it.
Add some clips.
Okay, one there. Just on that last one. Okay, I need to go the other side. Come on. There we go. Nope. 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 Just getting it right. There we go. And click up there. And there. Nope. Sweet. Actually, it should be it done. Does somebody want to drive it? And I want to see if I can sit down and enjoy this lovely ride.
Driving it because I'll crash it.
You can't crash it. Actually,
Oh, trust me, I could crash it.
you can see when you blueprint things. Equinox.
What?
When you blueprint things, if it has rope, the rope doesn't blueprint in, doesn't it?
Yep.
Hmm. Why can't I get into? So if I do R, nice, sweet. I got a working train. Look at this smoke. Oh, dude, that is awesome.
Oh, I got out of my seat and it threw me off the train.
I know it does that.
Yeah. Unfortunate thing.
Dude, that is awesome. Now can I go backwards? It only wants to go forward.
You have to change the direction of the steam engine. It's a little tricky.
What, by pressing T? Or do I need to go to the
No.
other one?
No, you see the big wheel on top of it? You
Uh-huh.
have to hold F on that.
Ah, right.
Yeah, like I said, it's a little tricky.
Especially when you're... Yeah, not...
You have to get out of the chair. You can't do it from in the chair.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll do it for you.
Aye, can somebody else do it while you're doing it?
Probably.
Has that changed? I don't think it
Oh,
has.
it turns it on and off.
Hold F.
I'm holding it.
You have to. It doesn't show anything when it changes direction. It just
Alright.
does it. Of course, now you might have changed direction 2 or 3 times, so who knows which direction it's going to go.
Right, there you go. I see
Yeah.
it, I see.
Can't go fast enough.
Can you not?
Okay, with shift I can barely keep up.
It's
Crash.
gonna crash. So for the town, I'm thinking of having a bakery, just like loads of little houses or buildings I can add around to it. Copy and paste them in, and then I'm gonna build a bank, and
Farther.
I'm gonna build like a further.
A little farther.
2 seconds.
Actually, no, that'll work right there.
You sure?
So here's what I'm thinking. Um, so right now I've got 3 entries. What I can do is delete the center one, and we can set it up so it's like a cart, a seat cart, loading cart, seat cart, loading cart. That way the 2 stairs will line up with the loading carts, and you'll be able to get on and off the train from it, from either one.
Nice.
So you can get dual.
Alright, so you want to have the loading cart right in the middle, and then...
No, one loading cart lines up with this one,
Mm-hmm.
and then have a second loading cart that'll line up with this one.
Okay.
'Cause you're gonna
That'll
want
work.
a nice big train, right? Not a tiny little one. Like 10 cars.
Well, I wanted something, so I was thinking about having like all the guys when they jump onto it. I'm thinking about 3 or 4 guys jumping onto it, and then I'm thinking of having crates that they can stick the gold bars in, and then they could just walk along until they find a good spot, sit down, act like nothing's happened, and then take it from there, and then have like guys on another cart right behind them chasing after the train. But obviously they don't catch them. And then if we have the water mod installed, then they can probably get off the train and jump onto like a boat to get away. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking it through. The guy I'm working with Kumple on this, so we'll come up with something later on. But definitely need to make that into a proper engine house block. Question is, were you able to stand on that whilst it was moving?
Kind of. The faster you were going, I had to run to stay in one spot.
Right, jump on it, let's see. Oh, actually, I need to change the direction.
Blueprinted before you.
So I got bad news about our Mountain Pass Railroad. I should have looked through this route before I started building. It ends at a cliff face and the train just goes off of it. So
Dude, that's
don't go
perfect.
this way.
That's perfect.
Don't go that way.
I mean,
Get a totally
it's
Back to the Future kind of situation going on.
What I might do then
yeah,
is
throw in
save...
the Space Invaders jump drive particle effect.
There you go. Warp right off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
And
need
I'm
to
gonna
actually
say
turn
that this is the other way, and that the video, the train can go the other way from the station.
what I might do actually then is save the train station itself, and
Yeah.
then repost it in another world.
So basically, the
Yeah,
train
'cause
moves and I
I don't
don't.
even know if there's water near here in the water world. So.
Yeah, I've not. I need to install that. Yeah, but I like how it's working out so far. At least we've got a working model going. Dude, this is awesome. So I'm gonna add in all the different camera angles, and I was thinking about having waypoints set up on the route, so I could just follow it nicely.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would suggest. Is set up the camera angles ahead of time, and then basically change the train speed to match the camera angles.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm finding it hard to get along this path.
To more power.
I'm putting all the power I can.
It's good. All
Oh,
she's
that's
got come.
That was pretty good. Could have been better.
Could have been better. Maybe I need a bigger engine.
Here, let me push. Was that helping?
I don't think the end.
He's pushing. Yeah, he's pushing. It's helping. You know? Get out and
I think
push.
you would need more propellers. What? Now it's going.
Yeah, I
'cause
pushed
he's
it.
pushed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe we should. We probably need the bigger one anyway, because we're gonna throw another like 5 or 6 carts on here.
See, one thing about you, sweetie, I love is you always go big. Every time.
Well,
Every game we always play.
go big or go
Can
home.
never just be a simple three carts. No,
No,
no, no.
that's-
It's
that's
gotta be
not a
about 7 or
train.
8.
No, it's got to be a giant underground maze.
Exactly.
No, that's Tyrell.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
you can see it's just not powerful enough. Right, let's upgrade it.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if upgrading, because I think the upgrading the engine just increases how much torque, and I don't think that the torque really matters a whole lot with the propellers.
Really?
No, well, nobody said that that's how they should work, but I don't think so.
Just trying to speed up just so I can park nicely. Think I'll get in there nicely.
Yeah, coming. Coming, keep coming. Ways to go.
Any second.
Although, actually, here's the biggest difference that having a larger steam engine will make. Is that you can have the larger propeller on the steam engine.
One more, come on. Not there yet. Keep going.
And but that won't give it any torque, will it? That won't give it much of a difference in the small one, will it?
I expect the large propeller is just faster.
Maybe if we've got enough speed. Do you know what? There's only one way of finding out is if we try it.
What? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You come back a little farther.
Hold on. Were you actually building a bigger one?
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it on a big fat cart because
Yeah, that's a good shout.
although I need to stop it first.
Why don't you use this one?
I'm just gonna rip the top off of this. Fast and dirty.
There you go. I've got one.
Hmm.
I've got one that's prepped for you. There you go.
Okay.
So if I've got the big one here. Ooh, will the actual mechanical see this one here? The actual one with the block. Would that work on that one? No, it wouldn't. Hmm. Is that the wrong way? No, that's the right way.
No, that's the wrong one. Wrong one and wrong way.
Two wrongs make a right, right?
All right, I see. I
There we go.
now you just add the
Okay.
bigger one.
1 second. Actually, how big is this propeller? Oh, jeez.
It's massive.
It's gonna have a hard time hiding that.
We need to give it a wee
Okay.
bit. I think we should give it a wee bit more torque, like more shaft to put it on.
It doesn't matter.
Does it not?
No. All right. Oh, I also put this side. Whatever. I'm just gonna test.
There you go.
Okay, that's the right way. All right, full power. Let's see it.
Look at you go.
I expect this is going to go really badly once. Oh my word!
Oh, airborne!
I love it.
That was great. All you need some wings.
Do you know why it went
Yeah.
airborne? No, it never.
Yeah, I do. Right. Okay.
We need to do that
So-
again.
Time to do that again, except this time better.
We need to put more weights on it.
Let's say just throw a train on there.
I love how I just flew into a tree and I knocked it over.
Okay, the tree fell over like 10 seconds after I passed it. Did anyone blueprint here? Could you paste that grid in again? Oh, okay, did work. Let's see.
I'll put
No.
some weights on it if you want to actually get the thing on it. 7.
Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
But now it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah. Yeah, go and paste the engine on it and then I'll...
Okay, and then gonna put it farther back this time.
Okay.
And try this longer timber deal. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try the smaller propeller just because it fits better.
Okay.
And we'll see how much torque it has. Wow,
Shoot.
bogies are doing something really weird.
Dancing, man.
Yeah, apparently,
I'm just thinking, should I add all these weights on it?
yes. Here, I'll do it if I can. Because yeah, once you add the weights, it'll stop dancing.
But you're adding the weights to the top, Cosmic. You gotta add them to
Oh,
the wheels.
oh yeah, no. Weights on the top is the problem.
Yeah,
Remember,
that's a good point.
for the physics to behave well, you want all the weight to be on the bottom. So, yeah, you don't want these weights. Okay.
No, I don't want that there.
Okay, let's see here. And then we need a chair. Put the chair in. All
Like
right, let me check the
so.
direction.
That should be enough.
Oh man, this latency.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's fine.
Once we get a proper, like, once I get this onto the server, it should be fine because we have a server with all this in.
Here, could you turn the engine on
You still have a server?
or attempt to turn the?
Yeah. Destiny got one, and we all use it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you know, putting fuel in would probably help turn it on. It's creative. Come on now.
Is it just me, or is that upside down?
Sideways.
Sideways, that's it.
Okay. Now the question is, did I just have it backwards?
No, it's just not enough torque. It's too heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't try the bigger windmill.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. Oh, jeez, the physics on this are just too big. Okay, well, we got to move the steam engine up higher.
Okay then.
Can only go well, I'm sure.
Oh, it'll be fine. No, you guys are making me want to build one.
It's a lot of fun. I suggest it.
It really is actually a lot of fun. Is that not too high?
Oh, at this point, it's not. We're not building this for realism. At this point, I just want to fly off the end of the track in a spectacular fashion.
Right, hold on. Let me get a seat with you.
Finish the track all the way to the mountains?
Oh, it goes off the cliff as required.
You coming on this as well, sweetie?
Yeah, man, throw me a chair.
Okay, we're ready.
Yeah, 1 second.
Are you able to look left and right when you're in the chairs, or just up and down?
Yes.
No.
Alt.
Well, if you go into third person, you can look left and right.
No.
With Alt.
I can't go left and right. I can only go.
Oh, you can. It was
You
only
can't
up and
look.
down. I thought you could left and right.
No. I'm not gonna say it's a bug,
It's a bug.
but it's a bug.
She doesn't want to move. Gotta delete some of those weights off.
I should be here. Let me get those weights, some of them, because I don't want to get rid of all of them. I just want to trim it down.
Hey, I'll get the ones underneath because there's some underneath it.
No. Trust me.
Right in the middle.
We need some of this weight. Because that's what happened last time. I want that much weight on it. We should be able to accelerate. Yeah.
Steampunk engineers. Nice.
No kidding.
All right. Full speed. Let's see how this goes. I expect very bad things, especially if we go through a tunnel.
Did you blueprint it?
We will.
No, but we don't need to worry about that.
Yep. Just did it.
Look at this.
She's leaning. She's leaning. Ah!
Yep. There.
That's glorious.
So
that was...
the answer is that we need more weight on the subgrid, on the wheels. So I don't know. We got a lot farther that time.
You know that if we
hilarious.
need more weight on the subgrid, that means we need to put 2 engines and 2 propellers.
No.
Big or go home.
Oh, you've just already printed in the other one, haven't you? Of course you did.
Yeah, full thrust.
Oh, I can't even
Nobody
get it.
said I was well planned. I forgot I took the blueprint when it was running.
There we go. I turned it off.
Oh, I already turned it off. It was just still.
Some-
Oh, great. Now it's not on.
Trying to catch a train.
Oh, great. This is
Right.
not gonna go well.
It's gonna
Oh.
crash. How many engineers does it take to catch a train?
I don't know. I'm stuck on a tree.
Too many.
Oh,
Oh,
that was awesome.
oh, I love it.
That was totally awesome, dude. Right in between the two, and they just exploded. It was great.
You got well squished.
All I was missing was like a bloody spray, and it would have been like perfectly realistic.
Oh, man. No, I'm trying to catch up with the train this time.
Don't turn the engine off.
I'm not. I'm just wanting to be on it.
Yeah, I already turned it here. Could you get off and stand behind it?
Okay.
Or use your rope to stop it, more likely. Okay, no, it's way too heavy. Oh, great.
Yeah, this is gonna.
Oh, you just have to attach your rope to the subgrid, and then it's overpowered as medieval engineers should be.
Oh.
Okay,
What about
Makes
this?
sense.
so
That really.
Right, I've got a hold of it.
All right, blueprint it now before you hit the gas.
I turn it off.
where's the fun in that?
Control.
Okay, all aboard.
All aboard. Oh, hold on. Let me get my view back.
Yeah,
All aboard the crazy train.
Right, I'm ready.
this is not gonna go. You know, actually,
Just.
I think I might cut back on the throttle.
I
a
was
bit.
just gonna say that. Just it doesn't need to go
I
too
mean,
fast.
that doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me, but
Go
Yeah,
fast.
not fun at all.
Oh, it's a shame it's the fonts. His internet keeps cutting out.
Oh,
Oh, we forgot to clear the
Just
track.
Push it out the way.
That's why you need a cow catcher.
abort.
Where's
I
the
can-
engine?
I'm not going
if you don't go,
Cosmic.
I'm going all the way.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand.
I'm alone on a train with a woman.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
I can't catch it. Oh dear.
Oh. We really need to clean up the mess, I think. We're getting-
No, this time we should install. No, yeah, I'm gonna go clean up that mess that we just made.
Is there not a Space Master clean function like Space Engineers has?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that just in case it gets rid of something we really didn't want it to get rid of. I'll just
Sorry, let's
and
go.
besides the debris off the side of the sharp turn is very atmospheric.
And on top of that, most of it just fades out.
Well, not small grids.
Yeah,
Small
well, not
grids
small
don't.
grids.
Yeah. Okay. I think this whole world is written off as a fun experiment, string
Yes.
shenanigans at
I
this
think
point.
it is, yes. But I definitely want to blueprint that train station.
Really probably should finish building
All right, all aboard. This
Oh,
time,
hang on, I'm
this
coming.
time for sure.
it. I'm coming. Engine's still sideways.
Oh man, this is hilarious.
Okay.
We need a choo-choo sound, man. You have to splice that in.
Oh no, man, I should.
You know, I thought I had a decent physics model. Well, I think the thing is,
This wasn't meant to.
rails- well, no, I think the thing is that steel rails just are really. I actually think the amount of friction on this is fairly realistic. I don't know why they're
Ooh.
I mean, they seem way too slippery, but I don't think it's actually that bad.
Oh, dude, I'm well gonna cut this video, this stream up and put it down into a video.
Okay.
Train bloopers.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I think.
Right, this is the time we have to go
Okay.
really, really fast.
Is the propeller gonna make it through the
No.
tunnel?
I don't know. I think so.
It will.
Oh yeah, totally fine.
Oh, way too slow. We need wings.
Oh, this should fly.
Oh my. I don't think it's doing this on. Oh no, it's doing this on Cosmic's end too.
Mine too. That was great.
I'm still on
It's
board.
still
guys.
flying.
I'm still on it. Oh.
Oh
Oh.
man, where did that land? Over
Way
there.
over here.
Well,
I don't even know where the tunnel's at.
so that was fun.
Why? Where's the tunnel?
Because the tunnel's way over here.
It was like loop-de-loo and I couldn't tell.
Wait. Okay, no, there it is.
Isn't it the other mountains?
It's
Yeah.
over here. Can you see me? Can you see me?
Well, that was a.
That was interesting.
Ooh, I just got a really interesting idea. You
What's
could
that?
use the rails for a landing strip for a plane.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be entertaining.
I love how I just fly into trees and they just fall off.
You could also make an amphibious train too with the water mod, where
Water?
you just run off the end into the water or run back onto it.
So
That
now,
actually sounds
Oh,
pretty
are we gonna
sweet.
tow this?
I was
time?
gonna
Yes.
say, now we gotta
Yes.
try this thing. Blueprinted a game,
So,
Cosmic,
I
for you.
think I'm going to just
I'm just
go
taking
all
these
out.
off. Yeah, might as well. Right, I'll get rid of this wee cart and you can.
No,
get
leave
those.
that on. I'm gonna.
I've just
I'm going
taken this. Oh, right, I've just taken the thing
So-
See,
off.
I'm just gonna put.
Probably won't
If
fit,
it's
will
all
it?
on one grid, it'll just be so much more stable. I
Right, well,
say.
Let me
with some
replace
worry.
the thing back on it then.
Oh, I see
So
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I mean, we're still gonna have a bunch of train cars hooked up to us.
yeah.
Can someone pull the bogey a little ways forward for me?
Nope,
Well, that's
apparently not.
Okay.
Oops.
All right. Starting from scratch.
I didn't mean that.
It should actually be a whole lot more stable, and you should have a lot more. It's all on the
Yeah.
same bottom. A lot more stability for the turn.
Yes. The turns should.
Would it be
world
better
stuff.
if we connected that without rope, but to the actual block?
No, that'd be very bad. I did not design it. I did not design it so that you can have more than one of these things per grid, which is why you need the subgrids. Okay. That's a perfect size.
It's even right side up this time.
And yeah, and I
Probably
know,
won't work.
Increased production value.
Right.
Okay.
Let's
And
move
then
it back
let's-
so we can get some rope on this.
Before you move it back, here is Equinox's suggested trick.
Okay.
Put a spacer in like that,
Okay.
so the ropes don't get too short.
Probably gonna have to
Because
put it
having
on top.
really short ropes is also a problem.
It's gonna go
Ah,
underneath.
right, okay.
Hang on. It's gonna go underneath.
Saved it.
How much of a gap should I have?
It doesn't matter. Like, just go with this gap, to be honest.
Okay. I can't. Click on. There we go.
Can't fit cotton.
Should we cross them over?
No,
Does that make a difference?
no.
It's the
a little
streams,
bit, but-
Cosmic. It's the streams.
There we go. Oh man, this is awesome. I'm gonna.
Scared.
Right, I got my seat.
Right net.
Right thing in the back.
Back.
This is awesome. All aboard. Oh wait, he's taking an axe to it. Do you need some fuel in it? Have you got fuel?
I got it.
Just popping a wheelie. I think you tied it off in the wrong
I'm
spot.
very
Oh.
much. Okay.
Oh, the debris gets us
No.
again.
The debris again.
Okay, that's fine. I wanted to do something real quick anyway.
It occurs to me I can also add a bunch more weight to this bogey.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think the ropes are where it's tied off to is not.
Well, but putting a bunch of weight down below will also.
Can I fall down these holes? No. Yes, I can. Yes.
They're a solid metal cow catcher.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, that's a good shoot. I should actually be sitting up there.
Join me.
Oh, I have to re-add that.
Yeah, I'm going to join him up there. Wait, hold on.
Here, I'll move my seat so you can. Two up here. Train, get over the train. Killing me, Smalls.
Grab that.
8.
Okay.
Here you go, Cosmic. We'll do them like
All
this.
right.
You want to put them like that?
We're in a controlled state. Add your chairs now. Oh dear. Ah, there's the real economy.
That is a real
You guys
economy.
ready to go?
Oh, I can't wait to see the tunnel now. This should be good.
Oh, I don't know if the tunnel's big enough here.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh dear. It's still doing a little bit of a wheelie, but a lot less now.
This is awesome.
Did you retie it? I think it's because of where it's tied at.
No, I didn't retie it. I just added a whole bunch of weight, which should be enough.
This is awesome. Look at it go. Actual train.
Okay. Here's the problem corner.
It's moving. They're going.
Yeah. I need more throttle. Oh jeez.
You gotta go faster.
I'm giving it all she's got.
No, I mean going around the corner, you gotta go faster. Keep the momentum up.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well. Okay.
Okay, so
Let's try it. There's
we
no
need-
harm in trying it.
we need
We'll
2
try
engines.
No, we're just gonna try this first. Okay, I probably should start slowing down now.
Should try, yes.
Hey, it's working. I'm gonna get a little bit more of a run up, I think.
Crazy Lego boys here.
Hey, crazy.
Okay.
That's pretty sad when my son's watching your stream and not my
Full
stream. That's pretty messed up.
That's awesome.
Where's the brand loyalty?
I'm not gonna take my finger off the throttle.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if we can get up to enough speed. to do
Giggity.
that.
Giggity. Giggity, giggity.
Oh boy. This.
Here we go. Here we go.
could be- I don't know if we're actually going that much faster around that corner this time. Oh, we're getting farther though.
Oh yeah, it's definitely working.
Oh, this is a heck of a hill though.
yeah.
See that Rails Unleashed mod though.
I'll bet you this thing would have
Oh.
no problems though, because it's all on the bottom grid. The engine is.
Well, yeah, but we've got 3 very heavy carts behind us.
No, I mean the speed. If you hit that corner at a higher speed, I think it'll probably be okay because you got it all on the
Well,
base
yeah, but
grid.
we've got the carts behind us.
Ah, it'll be fine.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see when we're going back down.
Now it's backwards though. It's not count.
Okay, well, it
Hey,
can
it
take
did
the
okay.
corner much faster.
Did okay.
We'll see how fast we can get it going.
Yes, Crazy Lego Boy. Thank you very much for watching me better than your father.
This is.
He's watching me because of bits.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because I'm on YouTube instead of on Twitter, Twitch, or whatever the hell it is.
Twitch. Yeah. You've been out of the game long enough.
I know.
Old
Like
man.
All right,
outdated.
time to start slowing down. I am kind of tempted to put another engine on, like put an engine on top of all of this.
I think you're having more fun at this than you thought you were going to have. You just jumped in to have like a wee stream, and now we're actually going all out on this.
I know. He came in just to educate us on his mod, and now all of a sudden, are you getting ideas now? You gonna design your own engine to go with your train mod?
Well, I am. That was always the plan.
Is it going to be like this?
But
Oh, here we go.
mine will be far more realistic.
Oh.
That back cart is fine. It's
It's
going.
fine. It's fine. Don't
It's
look
fine.
at it.
Got no wheels left, but it's okay. There we go. Now it's not connected. It's fine.
Oh, we lost. Now we can get up this hill, no problem.
We only needed 1 cart. We don't need 8.
Watch your head.
This is yeah.
Oh, plenty of room.
All right, let's fly. Not flying. We're upside down.
Let's see them. Oh, that was boring. I
don't know.
How did I get in there?
I'm still sitting with my hands and legs crossed, all nice and prissy.
How did I end up inside?
Oh my
Excuse me, sir. Is the ride over yet?
That is hilarious. Look at him.
Yes. The ride is over. Get out.
Well,
Oh,
we
man.
made our great escape.
Oh, Crazy Lego Boy, there is planes in this already. Oh man, that's hilarious. We need to do
Poor
that again.
train. Yeah, we need to add the other 5 cars on it. And a second engine.
And 4 engines.
Yes!
Let's
I love
do
it.
it. Oh man.
The nice
that's
part is that we
hilarious.
don't have to clean this mess up. It'll be fine.
I
Yeah.
should really stop hitting trains. I mean trains.
It-
Jeez.
This'll help the atmosphere.
Oh, thank you very much for the bits.
Oh, I added the wrong thing to mine.
Why am I not getting notifications on Twitch?
I don't know. It's the where's the disintegrated chain cars? They disappeared.
Hmm.
It's a feature.
I know why this is.
Here, let me just spawn in let's see, what do I want to spawn in here? Example, multiple bogey car.
Followers.
That's gonna go bad. Okay, it didn't go badly. I expected that to go a lot worse than it did.
I need to play with that. For some reason, my thing's not wanting to update when people are actually following me and stuff like that. There's no ping. There should be a ping.
Need to paste our train back in, Cosmic. I didn't blueprint it.
I think I have a blueprint. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I deleted the. Oh,
There we
my
go.
word.
Alert box. It should be now. That should be it now. The alert box. Okay. Right in my head.
That is not on the track.
What were we trying to do?
I am making an ore cart this time.
F10.
that's what I was thinking. There we go. Now the top is off. Which is, always the goal. And since Cosmic so graciously installed the inventory physics features, this should be a absolute joy.
Okay,
I want
that was
this
meant to go on the
centered,
track.
but- Okay, wait, we're not going to have it centered because centering it's too much work. So we're just going to sort of alternate a bit. Wait,
There
where's
we
the
go.
center? So we want to target that, and then that, and then that, and then that.
Ah,
Okay, we're going to need a lot more weight on these bogeys.
yeah, I know.
Okay, I need
The
to
other
take
side,
the
dude.
golden out.
Side's all
You see?
nice and lifted.
Really. F10.
That should be enough weight down there.
Take a step back.
Did that not?
Dancing like a crazy
I'm
person.
not. Did that explode or did that not explode?
It,
It doesn't look like it exploded.
not yet.
No, it's fine.
Fine.
It's fine.
Sideways.
I don't know. This is a little worrying.
Ah, it's fine.
I think it's only one thing for it.
Mass.
More mass. it didn't work. It didn't do anything. Okay, we
Try putting
guys,
some
we-
just
we
on this
can't
side.
have this.
What's that?
We can't have this much gold. I'm sorry. It's just too much.
Gold ingots, maybe. Right, I've got
There's
4
no open
cards.
top. Okay, so this thing is extremely heavy, so we probably don't want 4 cards
It's fine. I'll
unless
get rid of this one.
we're gonna have like 2 engines. And I see 2 engines going. Okay, I'm not sure about my rail physics right now. It's a little strained. Does not like this. Okay, I'm not gonna do this type of stockpiles. This is a bad idea.
Okay, right. That's that all done. Sorted out.
Okay, it's
One
gone.
cart is
That works.
broken. Which cart is broken?
There's a bag of cold there for you.
Yeah, I don't want it. I have like 10,000 gold in my inventory right now.
That'll do, donkey.
All right.
That makes
He's
a
only-
lot.
he's
So
up the
now,
rope.
I need to add on this buffer pieces. Don't copy and paste this until I have everything set up.
That's fine.
Because if we can copy paste it later, we can pre-fill it with gold.
But the thing is, it won't. The ropes won't stick, will they?
Hmm?
When you copy and paste it, they won't copy
No.
and paste the ropes.
No. I'm not going to do the ropes. I'm just filling it up with gold and everything first.
Right.
All right. There we go.
Now I can
So
copy and
now we just copy and paste it a bit.
go. Done that. Sweet.
Okay, that one broke. It's just get
Oh
rid of
my
that.
god, that is too heavy.
This is gonna make one heck of a mess when we go off the mountain.
Did you blueprint that last motor?
Hmm?
Did you blueprint that
So
last train?
The
engine.
engine? Nah,
Yeah.
it's simple enough to rebuild. So I suggest we don't have the passenger cars this time.
We don't.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'll leave them there.
I think it's going to be too much for a single engine, and I really don't want to. I feel like 2 engines is just going to be so unstable. It's just not worth it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. We should try it once,
Exactly.
and then we'll try it. Don't really want to, edit them out after I've just spent all that time putting them on.
Okay.
Oh, I meant
Well,
the 2 engines,
let's see.
but
How can I not get that? Oh, you got 1. F12. Where's the engine? Nah, I never blueprinted it. Nice.
this time we can hook it up to the
I wonder if I build down.
Well, no, it's just last time you had you had it hooked up like way forward of the back of the train.
No, alright, okay.
All right, we need more space between the engine and the. So go ahead and put some more of those 5 wide timbers on the back.
Your engine's
Really?
not centered.
It's fine.
Sweetie, out of the way.
I don't.
Oh, I was trying to put
I
it
don't
in.
think it can be centered. Can it be centered?
Big is it?
I don't know.
Okay. Whoa, what is that? Rope release. Sweet. Is that part of the train mod?
Hmm?
Rope release.
No, I don't think so.
Why am I not being able to get that? There we go. No.
Try and push the train for you.
I got that one. There we go. Done. It's all connected.
All right, I need to move the engine up higher.
We should add more weights to this.
So, yeah, I'm going to add weights. The ropes need to be in line with the engine,
How do you mean?
not down that low. Like, the ropes need to be attached directly behind the engine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or otherwise it will torque like it was. So I would put, jeez. So I would
Trying to take them off and it's not wanting to do it.
just delete the block, the rope hook.
There we go. So if we put them like back here?
So look up on the steam engine.
You already got them on the engine,
We
yeah.
want them up that
Ah,
high.
right. Like so. And then you want your wee seat. You've already got one. Nice.
Okay, this is gonna be
Hellish.
yeah. That is not centered. This very much needs to be centered. Okay, so there's one. Do we want to? Let's just try it first, and then we can add another one if we need.
That sounds like a plan to me. Okay, conductor, take us away.
Okay. Someone else is gonna have to control the train
Okay.
because it is broken on my end.
You're really gonna let Cosmic drive?
At this point,
What's wrong with me driving?
well, okay, it is accelerating, but I don't think that's gonna do it.
No.
So here, just turn the throttle off, and we'll add a second one.
Can you
Well, I would
control
say
two at
one.
the same time, though?
I don't know.
Ooh, one person can control one, the other person can control the other one.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do, I think. Oh. So this is fine. Don't worry about it. Because we can put the ropes up. Don't yeah. We don't want to move forward right now.
I'm just trying to keep it in one place.
Yeah, we want to put the ropes up there. And I would not put that there.
It's gonna do this.
Well, yeah, I know what you're trying to do, but I would not put it that close to the propeller. I would put it one block lower, I think.
Gotta hit the track.
Hmm?
Gotta hit the track.
Yeah, that is a worry. Actually, this is gonna blow up almost certainly.
I don't want it to
but-
blow up. It's taking us ages.
Okay, and then
So, instead of hear me out here. Instead of doing two separate sets of wheels, so we have to worry about two separate physics. What about balancing it on one set of wheel tracks?
What, like have
we'd
engines
have to
on?
rebuild the whole engine now.
Huh?
We'd have to rebuild the engine.
Let's try this
Actually, here,
first.
tell you what, Cosmic, quick save.
Yeah.
You can do quick save.
Is that
Done.
propeller not going to cut the rope?
Nah, the rope doesn't have physics. What do you think this is?
My bad.
Okay. Everyone on?
Nope.
We are on.
All right.
Come on.
I'm gonna start mine. Yep. I'm not actually. That is accelerating faster.
Whole train is leaning sideways.
Wow, that's yeah.
That's fine. That's totally normal.
Fine. Yeah. No problems here.
I love how my rope is above my head.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
This is actually
Actually,
quite fun.
on my end, it's in the right spot.
Oh yeah, your end is. It's because I'm too high up. And your rope's going through your engine.
Yeah. I think. Oh, it's because you're in third-person camera. I think. That needed that.
She's not going to make it, Cotton.
It's not gonna do it.
So,
Not even close.
so if we're going to do this, we need to have it on a like a one level track.
Well, it's got 10 tons of gold back here. Doesn't help. I mean,
Wow,
how
that
much
gold
gold
is-
are you
that
planning
gold
to
is
steal
important.
from the bank?
Right. I'm going to paste in
Cut off.
another.
Don't paste anything. Hey, Swooty.
I'm going to
Or
delete the
Cosmic?
weight, some of the weight.
Yeah, just delete. I'm gonna
Keep the
try to
thrust,
get
keep the
this
thrust.
Just disconnect like 2 of the ore carts or something. Just delete the rope eye hooks.
Okay.
Okay. Hurry up, get on.
Yeah, because we're picking up speed.
Yeah, I can
I
tell.
turned mine.
Alright, I'm in.
Okay. Now full throttle.
It's going full throttle. We'll get there.
Okay. Well, we're getting some speed up.
Well,
Just the question is,
We have two
we
engines
barely
running,
made it up
guys.
the hill last time.
We do have two engines running, though. And it hasn't exploded yet.
Bet it might any
Like,
second.
we haven't gone around the corner yet either.
This is awesome.
All hail Clang.
No way this behaves.
We're not gonna make it up the hill. Not enough.
Oh dear. Not nearly enough speed.
Then this is the speed that would be also. Oh no. We need to cut
All
off.
right. Third engine, guys. It's the only.
I think we're gonna need
only way
4.
to go. I think you can. I think I could set the throttle of the Ford.
What I might do then is I might make an extra long rail cart with 2, so 1 cart with 2 bogies on it, and have maybe 3 engines.
Well, I would see if
Well,
you could balance it on 1 bogey. That way you're not. getting-
I would suggest just making the engine or the propeller more powerful for your video.
How would you do that? Just edit it in.
Just the mod.
Yeah.
I love how 2 engines
Okay.
are just keeping it still.
I'm gonna do some surgery.
Okay.
So hopefully this won't explode. So far, so good. Oh, this is gonna go really badly.
Do it.
Hang on, I'll put a
No,
blocker.
no, no. The issue is I can't copy paste the engine right now because it's going full speed and it'll just take off.
Okay, right, hold on. I've got a blueprint.
Give me a second and I'll put a bar in here.
The blueprint will have the same problem.
Ah.
So get out.
No,
get out
it
and
was my
attach-
blueprint was stopped. My blueprint was stopped.
Oh, okay. But does it have the? Is it exactly identical to these?
Should be.
Okay, paste it in front of the front one.
Okay, you can let the throttle go. It won't go back.
Okay.
At least it shouldn't.
There you go.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So, let me just continue my surgery.
This is so mental.
Okay.
Wonder how much damage those ore cars did to the base.
I didn't even think about that. Okay, Sweetie, do you want to take control of the front one, or should,
Yeah, you just set it to max, I guess. I don't know how to control these
I
things.
No,
so
right.
like-
I'll take the front one. Somebody takes the back one.
so yeah, you can't take 2. Sweetie, go ahead and take the back one.
How do you drive it?
So so look at that Cosmic. Don't sit that far back. Sit up with the engine. So yeah,
Really?
do that.
Why
Get in the
not?
chair, because things could go very bad. I don't want you losing control of it suddenly. So now R will increase throttle and T will decrease throttle. Cosmic,
Yep,
get that engine running.
I'm going.
You forgot to turn it on.
I did, yep. yep. I just assumed that it had stuff on it. I need to get fuel.
Yeah. It had fuel, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once it's at max, you don't gotta hold it, right? It just goes.
No, it's going the wrong way, Cosmic.
Cosmic, you're going backwards.
Okay, there we go. Is it? Okay.
No,
No,
it's
I'm
just
not done.
You
bouncing.
know how to
Yeah.
reverse the direction,
Yep.
Cosmic?
Yep.
Okay.
This is mental.
Is that it going backwards? Right, turn your engines off.
Trying.
Yes.
Right. I should be
You
working.
sure you know how to reverse it?
I don't know which way that's going.
Turn the throttle off, or turn the throttle way down. No, but keep it on, but not very much.
There you go. That's
There
the
you
right
go.
way.
There we go. All aboard. Full throttle. Oh yeah. There's some. Now it's got some get up and go. Now.
Oh man.
Kind of cheating though. Starting right at the turn.
Well, but this is actually worse because we're starting with no speed.
Yeah, but I mean, like handling the turn is going to be easy because there's no speed. Hit the deer. Hit the deer.
I wish you hit the deal.
Except the deer have physics that would cause a lot of trouble.
Oh, we're gonna get
Oh.
this.
Okay.
But we need to
I'm-
get speed.
I'm doing surgery.
I'm just gonna turn this off. We're
Oh,
gonna go back
no,
and then
no.
do speed.
Be
No,
very
there's a-
careful going back.
There's a blocker back there. I gotta go remove it.
I know, but if we hit, no, we don't.
No, I blocked the track.
I know, and if we're just very controlled descent, I don't know if we have that type of control though.
Mine's still at max power.
We should do.
I know. Okay. So, I need to perform. So I realized something.
What was that?
I can put one at the back,
Ooh.
and it will still be at max speed. But this is very risky.
You could do another one from the front and just turn it on at max,
No.
then get out and get in another seat.
Well, but I have to attach it first.
Yeah.
At the back, I don't have to. No, yeah, you're right. This is a better idea.
Yeah, just attach it at the front.
Let's okay, I'm gonna decelerate a little bit so we can roll back a little.
Okay.
So we can get back
Okay,
to the
go.
block.
Overcompensating.
Yeah, well I don't want it to rush backwards.
I'm slowing down. Slowing down.
Too
Slowing
much.
down. Coming in. And slowing down again. We'll get there.
Oh, no.
Ah, we're fine.
Okay.
Right, now I can get off of this.
Okay, Cosmic, I'm going to copy mine this time because it's already set up and everything.
Okay.
I need to lose control first. And then I need to add the bumpers to the front of yours.
Keep waiting for you to say it, Cosmic.
What is it?
This is mental.
This is mental. Chicken oriental.
Unsupported or unofficial functionality. guide.
Disclaimer. This mod was not intended
it.
to stack this many engines. If your world explodes, it's
Five
not our
engines,
fault.
Guys. 5 engines.
How do you go to
We'll
spectator?
Show that hill who's boss. F8.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So they're all running.
Okay.
Make sure. Okay.
Right, well, you turn that one on. And I'll jump in this one.
I can't tell if it's going the right way.
Well, as long as the back 3 are turned off, the 3 that we're sitting in,
Yeah,
it's going,
it'll
the
be
right way.
fine.
It's going the right way.
Okay.
It's not pulling forward. Oh, it is,
You
but
know-
that first one didn't pull forward at all.
What's wrong?
I think it was already tight enough. All right, Cosmic, get on yours.
Wrong one,
I
Cosmic.
don't know. Yeah,
You want me to go in
Okay.
back one? That's fine.
I want you on one that's not already running.
Okay, I'll get in this one.
triple header, or I don't. What would this be?
Quadruple?
No.
No, not quadruple.
Synctuple?
Oh yeah, there's some get up. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Equinox is getting
Stay,
excited.
stay away. Oh, this is
Get the deer.
good.
Get the deer.
I'm more excited about those 3 carts at the back.
I want some venison.
Hey, Fiery Pancakes, nice to have you in the
I'm
chat.
I'm following it on Spectator, by the way.
Oh,
Nice. I'm in 3rd person.
Of course, nobody's watching my stream, but you know, they'd be getting a good
Everybody's
view.
over here watching me.
Yeah.
Oh man, this
Hopefully
is
we
gonna be awesome.
don't hit this. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Oh, that was
Oh yeah.
great.
Oh.
It's all still disintegrating. We're destroying the forest, man.
That
What is
That is-
tremendous.
that's perfect.
I'm still in my seat.
Yeah, me too.
Those are some sturdy seats.
Now,
what
the
those
question
are.
is, where's all the gold?
Well, so the stockpile got broken before it fell out, before all the gold fell out. So it's in a bag, probably
That's
halfway across
lame.
the map.
Now the
I
bag's
was
right here.
hoping,
I
though,
just
you
saw it.
see, if the stockpile,
Right here.
you saw it,
Bag's right here, yeah.
the stockpile had been sideways and the gold was in it, all the gold would have fallen out like that and apparently ripped it.
That's cool that I can do that.
There's some good physics.
I'm so
So
happy that
what
you
you're
made
saying
that mod.
is we need to put some defensive blocks around the edge of the mine box.
Really.
Yep.
I was able to get ahead of the train and record it coming out the end of the train tunnel.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. You need to send me that so I can add it into my wee video.
You know, we should actually extend
All
this
right,
a little bit.
Yeah, so we get more air.
Yeah.
I actually have to go.
Yeah.
I'm getting up at 2 a.m. to build a world eater in Minecraft. So
Oh, nice. Well, listen, Equinox, thank you so much for
Oh,
joining
yeah.
us today. And
no problem.
I wanna-
had a blast.
yeah, so did we.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
I need to talk to you more about making this proper train then.
Yeah.
But once we
So
get it all sorted.
My suggestion would be you can take the so my suggestion would be just to basically make a hand cart that's super overpowered.
Okay.
And
Instead of using the train,
yeah, well, like maybe have
the steam engine.
maybe have the steam engine on there and running, but don't have it actually be the source of propulsion.
Okay. So your cart, how would I make that overpowered?
See overpowered handcart mod and modify the mod.
And how do I, what I mean is, how do I modify it? Do I modify it in the notepad and all that?
Yeah, so
What I'll do is I'll give you a shout later on,
yeah,
like on another
yeah,
day, and then we can
remind
talk
me,
about it.
like tomorrow at not this time, but you know, my afternoon, so probably your morning tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no, I'll remember. Oh, that's cool. I'll give you a shout in the morning then. Oh, dude. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of the night because, well, it's
Alright.
2 a.m. in the morning for me. So, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much for Swoody and Equinox for joining me in today. I have had a blast, and we have made an awesome start to this highway robbery. So, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to join me over on my Discord, and you can follow me on YouTube as well. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for being amazing, and stay safe.
And come back tomorrow.
Mr. Fonz made a very good point about this track. The
what's that?
critical thing that was missing. 1 second. I'm going to build up the critical thing that was missing, and then we can all regret that we did not have it.
Where are you?
I'm at the end of the tunnel. building the critical thing.
Oh, you
A
do know
ramp, right?
Yeah, ramp. We didn't have a ramp at the end. Silly mistake.
Okay, well,
Exactly.
okay, well, take the stay safe back, and we will add.
Let's get
in
dangerous.
from here. I
think that's fine. Yeah, but we don't have the train anymore.
Don't need
We
the
have
train.
engine.
Just the engine? 3 seats? I like it.
And let's put 8. Let's put that one. Okay, and
Do it. Hang on, man. We're not on.
I know. I can't slow down any faster. Don't worry, the lip at the end will get it. Oh,
right, I'm coming.
Cosmic is okay. Cosmic is behind us a long ways.
Okay, I'm on.
1 second. I need to give us some backwards momentum to get.
I'm gonna crash straight into you. Do you know that?
Oh yeah. I was looking at the stream. Oh, what the heck?
I don't know. We stopped. Okay, we need to do that again, but I want to be in spectator this time.
This time we need significantly more speed.
We need to remove the
Cosmic,
train from
yeah,
the...
let's do what Cosmic did and
Not
start
the
at
debris. Did he make it all the way?
Well, he ran into us.
Full
Oh.
force.
Twice. Okay. You mean back at the train station?
No,
Oh, no.
the place, the little thing you did.
Go forward a bit.
No, that's the wrong.
Okay.
You got to remove the. Yeah.
Nice. I'm on.
Okay. So theoretically, since this is a single grid except for the propeller, we will not have any trouble. Hopefully, the propeller doesn't warp back into the main block, though. That would be very bad. Oh yeah, that is buttery smooth.
Oh, the propeller
Yeah,
fell off.
The propeller hit the top, I think.
And actually, we're flying...
Okay.
The descent was smoother without the propeller than with it.
Well, so we gotta remove some of the roof here. Actually, you know, it occurs to me that we can go even better and have more because we have rails unleashed. We can go 90 degrees almost. So
Hold on. Let me get the train mod out. I was okay. Let's click on there.
you still have to have something to click on, though.
Right. Can you give me a wee bit of dirt up here?
I was just gonna build up with timbers. That's my
Okay.
preferred.
I can do dirt.
Just literally where my feet is.
Nah, that's not nearly steep enough. Click on the top of that. Yeah. That.
This should be interesting.
Actually, this may go really badly.
Let's try it then.
A.
So I'm just gonna see if I can get around that tight bend.
Okay. Well, I cleaned up the tunnel exit a little bit, so we shouldn't hit this.
Right. I've got
Okay.
You gonna put the track down at the bottom?
Well, I'm just seeing if the propeller. Yeah, the propeller hits, so it's too steep.
Oh, the bumper's hitting. Hang on. Let me...
well, we can remove the
yeah,
bumper.
give me a second. Let me find a block.
Oh.
There's a chimp in my way. There you go. You should be good now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, we just have to
perfectly.
have speed.
Now let's go back then. I need to get my C8. No. Trying to catch up with
You'll
you.
have a chance to catch up. Here. Uh-oh. Hey, could grab it with your personal rope
So
and yank it backwards.
there you go. Oh, you want me to yank it backwards?
Yeah. Because I lost all my back. There we go.
There
Now
we
it's
go.
starting backwards.
Trying.
All aboard.
Trying to keep moving.
You need to go right down to the bottom.
Yeah, let's just
Get in the damn seat.
start at the bottom.
Right, and then after this we're going.
Yeah, the last thing for sure.
Yeah, because that's always how it works out.
Unless it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, this isn't the last thing.
Okay.
Oh, what the heck? Apparently the engine got turned off somehow.
There's a deer on the track.
That's fine.
No, it's a problem. The deer have unrealistic physics.
You're good. He walked
Okay,
away.
It's off.
Oh man, this is gonna be hilarious.
I really hope that when we're going this fast, it gets around the lip between the two sections.
Oh no, 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 no.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. That would be a no.
Little too much.
So since this didn't work, let's try.
Take it down one.
Take it down a notch.
Well, maybe not taking it down a notch, but not quite as steep. Okay, so
And they're fizzing out. Yeah, nice.
that's smoother. Okay. So
Let's go then. Take it all the way down.
I don't think we have to start quite so far back. I think we
You
can
sure?
just start right here. Yeah, it's fine. Stop, 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 stop. Oh dear.
You were saying about starting where?
We don't have to start. Well, it's going fast as promised.
Yeah.
Wait, I still have
Doesn't even have
control.
the engine running.
Oh no, I
Ow.
perfect. Oh no, all the chairs. are
Bumper
gone.
car now.
Okay, we're abandoning that one in favor of this.
Uh-oh. It got turned on. Somebody turned it on.
Don't hit that.
Okay, well, it's not going
That was
anymore.
bad.
Right, I'm on. Right, okay.
Okay, this time for sure.
God, I got a bad seat, man. All I see is a
Oh,
propeller
man.
spinning in front of me.
Yeah. Please, 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 please. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's...
Oh, this is epic!
Oh, we made it over the road, guys.
That was
And on
great!
that note, guys,
Oh,
as
that's
always,
awesome.
thanks for watching, thanks for being amazing, and stay safe. Bye.
See you guys.
That was great.